Well, we begin with breaking news from the northern German city of Hamburg. Reports say at least 7 people are dead and several others wounded after shots were fired at a Jehovah's Witness religious meeting. Police deployed special security forces to the area. The shooting occurred in a district of the city called Alsterdorf. Police say the shooter may be among the dead. Well, for more on this story, our reporter Stacey Bivens is here in studio with me with all the latest. Stacey, tell us, what details have we got?
Well, the details of this tragic and surprising incident are slowly unfolding. As you mentioned, at least 7 people are dead, several more are injured. They were at an event hosted by Jehovah Witnesses in the northern city of Hamburg. And police were called out shortly after 9 p.m. local time and came out right away. And they said the reports now are that there was a shot heard right as police arrived. So they do believe the gunman was inside and is among the dead. Initially, police had launched a large-scale operation, as they called it, to look for the gunman, and they'd also asked all the residents in the area to stay in their homes. But now it looks like this is an isolated incident, according to police. There's no motive released yet. We don't know who did this. We don't know why, what kind of event exactly was being held at this event. At this Jehovah Witness event. So we're still slowly piecing together things, but it seems like the area is safe for now.
Well, we're seeing some pretty awful images actually coming in there from Hamburg.
Yes.
And obviously very shocking for people here in Germany, people in Hamburg, obviously, because shootings of this nature are not very common in Germany, right?
That's right. I mean, this is not like the United States where it's easy to get a gun. There aren't as many restrictions. Germany is strict. When they have these kinds of shootings, usually laws are changed immediately. So this isn't something that happens in Germany, especially in Hamburg. And you know, you've been there. I was there for my birthday last year. It's a port city. It's peaceful. It's so relaxing. The people are friendly. It's a welcoming area. This is not a place where you would think that you would see scenes like this, where police are running around, where victims of a religious service are carried out. It's something that just really doesn't happen in Germany, and it really doesn't happen in a city like Hamburg.
Now, Stacey, of course, for us here in Germany, these images sort of will, and I would say in Europe in the past few years, we haven't seen images like these so often. Of course, we have had, and we're not saying that this is because we don't have the details yet, but brings us back to those terror events here, perhaps like in Breitscheidplatz, here in the centre of Berlin a few years back, and in other places in Europe like Brussels and in Paris, obviously. So very scary to see these images again. But just remind us again what the police have said so far, so we're clear as to what is potentially taking place here in Hamburg.
Okay, so police are now saying that this appears to be an isolated incident and that there isn't a gunman on the loose as it was earlier reported. It seems as if the gunman is among the dead, and so in that regard, the case is closed. But there's been no motive reported. We don't know the identity of the gunman. We don't really know the identity of the dead. So information is still coming in slowly.
All right, we'll leave it there for now. You'll be on the story, keeping an eye on it. DW reporter Stacey Bivens here in studio with me.